Welcome to the Bible Conversations podcast. Our focus for conversation starters this year is going to be practical tips on how to begin a conversation with someone about the Bible and about Jesus. We hope that you will find some helpful information in these short segments that will enable you to share your faith with others.
Today's conversation starter key is authority. I want to talk about authority today when it comes to sharing the gospel with people, when it comes to beginning a conversation with somebody in which we want to talk with them about Christ, want to talk with them about the good news. A lot of times we feel like we have to come into any kind of conversation about the Bible with some sort of authority, as though we know what we're talking about, that we're confident in what we're talking about. When we have almost this idea that we have to have authority with what we're talking about. Just the other day, I was told by a couple of young people after presenting a lesson that I presented the lesson as though I had authority. However, I wanted to correct them and clear things up very quickly, and also clear things up for everybody here that thinks they need to teach with authority. I don't teach with authority. Your preacher does not teach with authority. None of us share the gospel with any kind of authority. What we do, however, is share the gospel, preach the gospel, and teach people with confidence because of the one who does have authority. Turn your Bibles with me to Matthew chapter 21. Matthew chapter 1, starting in verse 21. It says, "And they went into Capernaum, and immediately on the Sabbath he entered the synagogue and was teaching that he is Jesus Christ. And they were astonished at his teaching, for he taught them as one who had authority, not as the scribes. And immediately there was in their synagogue a man with an unclean spirit, and he cried out, 'What have you to do with us, Jesus of Nazareth? Have you come to destroy us? I know who you are, the Holy One of God.' But Jesus rebuked him, saying, 'Be silent and come out of him.' And the unclean spirit, convulsing him, and cried out with a loud voice, came out. And they were all amazed, so that they questioned among themselves, saying, 'What is this? A new teaching with authority. He commands even the unclean spirits, and they obey him.' And at once his fame spread everywhere throughout all the surrounding region of Galilee." We don't teach, we don't preach on our own authority, but we preach and we teach with confidence because we know the message we're sharing is from the one who does have authority.
Thank you for listening to this conversation starter. We appreciate your desire to share your faith with others, and we hope that this episode has been of benefit to you. If you would like to reach us, please email us at kcocbibleconversations@gmail.com. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram by simply searching Bible Conversations. Please check back in on Fridays for our full episode.